Hey there, it's your boy Foxy, back for more relationship stories. Awkward friend wants me to leave my girlfriend and date her. I told her nicely that it won't happen, but she is unrelenting, contemplating breaking our friendship. Original post, I 20 male, befriended an awkward classmate of mine, Wendy 20 female, from a class in university, and we were pretty good friends. She managed to also slowly become friends with a few of my friends from my friend group, and comes out to hang with us often. On her side of things, me and friends from my group are the only real friends she has on campus, if you know what I mean. Now, I've been dating my longtime girlfriend Sue since freshman year, and since she has her own group of friends, hanging out and finding our time is a bit difficult at times, but we've managed well. Recently, with finals on our heads, I only really hung out with Sue in my free time, that too in the library where we were doing our own thing and studying. I don't know why or how this came up, but one day after finals when we finally hung out a bit, Wendy confided in me that she has never had a boyfriend and wants me to be her first boyfriend. I pretty much shot that down right that instant by saying, "You know I love Sue, right? It would be better if you were actually not thinking what you said." She straight away said to my face, "Yeah, I'm waiting for the day you break up, and I carry your broken heart." I got angry but didn't say anything, just said I gotta go, and walked into a professor's cabin who had called me for research work assistance that day anyways, and was friendly enough to not mind me showing up randomly, knowing that she wouldn't follow me there. A couple days later, she again goes, "When are you breaking up?" And I say, "Stop that, you know it ain't gonna happen." And this continued for a few weeks, until yesterday I got extremely mad and said, "Even if I'm not with her, why the hell would I date you? You ain't even my type. Stop being clingy and find some friends, because if you don't stop your nonsense, I ain't gonna remain one." After this happened, the other friends from my group who were friendly with her also started being cold towards her. Now, things got extreme. I mean extreme, when she jumped at me attempting to kiss me while Sue was standing right there beside me. Sue knew what's going on, and before I could say anything, she signaled me to keep quiet, and I said nothing as I watched my girlfriend break down Wendy. I told Wendy very calmly again to not do that, and that we can remain friends if she can get over me within the month. The month has expired, and she is back to her old habits. I don't want to put her back into her having no friends lifestyle, but I have no choice. I have avoided her as much as I can, but I haven't completely shrugged her off, but I'm really about to do so. I can't take this nonsense. Some people are definitely going to go like, "But you should let it go, she's just depressed, you'll be a bad person to leave her, etc." But I just can't. Should I ditch her or not? Now for the top advice before reading the update. Some people have no friends because of bad luck. And some people have no friends because they have alienated everyone around them with their behavior, without learning any lessons. Yeah, this is far more worrisome and urgent than OP seems to realize. I do not think Wendy is a safe person to be around. I agree. I am a dude, and I was assaulted by a friend, a woman much smaller than me, who had convinced herself that I was into her, though I was at the time happily dating someone else. I told her I'm not into her. Though she had said some weird stuff, I figured I'm in the clear. I didn't really see her as dangerous. She waited till I was too drunk to consent, then forced herself on me. She even wrote me an email joking that I probably don't remember anything because I was almost passed out. Such people, who don't understand the basics of human relationships, are very dangerous. I don't think anyone here would tell you that you're a bad person for ending a friendship with someone like that. A few days ago, a straight friend of mine rejected a gay guy in a pretty respectful manner by pointing out that he's interested in women only. The straight guy got blasted as an anti-LGBT person. I see this situation as a similar one. Yeah, I'm waiting for the day you break up and I carry your broken heart. This would have been the end of the friendship immediately. And if I was dating someone and that wouldn't be the end of their friendship with someone who said that to them, I'd be breaking up. Oh, I haven't actively hung out with her after that. Mostly just she coming up, asking something and me walking away, or her saying that bullcrap and stalking. For all intents and purposes, she isn't a friend anymore, and the point of the post is more to talk about the repercussions of me actually going up to her to let her know that she's unfriended, and that she has to back off. And now for the update. After reading your replies, guys, I have a question I urgently need help with. I want to find someone in authority who I can report her behavior to and express my fears of her going towards self-harm, just to keep myself out of any possible trouble. Just any adult who the police will listen to when they say that he informed me this could happen sort of thing. So I went to my student guidance counselor and informed him of the situation. He has recorded my grievances in an official document or something, and has emailed Wendy for an urgent appointment with him. He has asked me not to pursue this further without his knowledge, and that he will relay my concerns to her dorm's director. He did say though that I can talk to the dean or department dean for more clarity on school policy regarding this situation and what it means for me. As for her, in the first common class I had with her, I just told her straight to not make contact of any kind with me again and threatened a restraining order. The end. I thank everyone here for their advice, and I agree I was being dumb. Next story. Update. My best guy friend just told me he's in love with me 2 days before my wedding. Original post. As the title says, I've been with my fiance for 3 years, engaged for a little over a year. My best friend and I have known each other since freshman year of college, and we are all in our early 30s. This morning, I woke up to a long text from my guy best friend that he had sent around 6 in the morning. Basically, it was him pouring his heart out. He said he's been in love with me for years, but always hoped I'd end up breaking up with my fiance and finally noticing him. He asked me to call off the wedding and run away with him. It said I needed to tell you before it was too late. I just feel gross. And said, I have no feelings for him beyond platonic love. I've drafted a response and deleted it over and over. I haven't even told my fiance. I don't want him to have to worry about me so soon to our wedding. I know I need to, but I don't know what to do or how to phrase it. What's worse is that he's become my fiance's friend too. I'm also pretty angry that my friend chose such an unfortunate time to cause me such distress. There were so many times over the years he could have just bucked up and told me how he felt. But waiting until right before I'm married. Like I would just cancel my wedding and leave my fiance because of a goddamn text. I want to tell him to not come to the wedding. I can't trust that he wouldn't try to pull something. I don't even know if I want to talk to him again, but the thought of losing my best friend is heartbreaking. Hell, the thought of not having him at my wedding is really painful. He's put me in an uncomfortable and impossible situation. I wish it wasn't on me to deal with his feelings for him. I wish he had either stopped being friends with me when he realized us ending up together would never happen, or had told me a while ago. I don't want to kick him while he's down, but I need to make it clear that I have no feelings. The wedding is still on, and I don't want him to attend. We have been friends for over a decade. I've been crying over this all day. I feel almost disgusted, knowing that this whole time he had ulterior motives. How do I even go about dealing with this? I'm supposed to get married in under 48 hours. Edit. I'll be showing the text to my fiance after he gets home from his brother's. I won't send anything until he's here with me. Now for the top advice before reading the update. Kai has seen way too many rom-coms. Yeah, wouldn't be surprised if he had been hoping for some Pam and Jim scenario. If he's anything like the guy who pulled this on me when I was getting ready to move in with my now husband, he'd lose interest really quickly the minute she's available. I got engaged last year, and 2 of my longtime male friends decided that it was a good idea to profess their undying love for me shortly after. I just cut them off. OP, I get that it sucks when you have known someone for a while and saw them as a trusted friend. But to me, this kind of thing is immature and inconsiderate. You've already made your choice, and now he wants to swoop in at the final hour to proclaim his love for you and sweep you off your feet. Or is it just that you're the only woman who has been willing to tolerate his crap for as long as you have, and now that you're getting married, he feels like he is falling behind in successfully achieving a relationship that was ever healthy enough to get to that point? So now he is desperately trying to hold on to this fragment of his past that was the only unchanging thing, his friendship with you, because he knows damn good and well now that he isn't your favorite person ever anymore. Because I strongly suspect it's the latter. Show your fiancé the text and let him feel his own feelings too. Just send, "You are my friend," and nothing more. I need to process my thoughts, so don't come to the wedding, and don't contact me. I will contact you when I am ready. Then mute him if you can. If he tries to message again, block him. It really sucks, but you just need to put this to one side and enjoy your wedding. This is a good idea. I wasn't planning on having my phone the day of anyways. Also have someone you are close to be semi-aware of the situation and that you don't want him there. You don't have to give all the details, but just something as simple as, "I'm no longer comfortable having him here, and if he shows up, I need your help to kick him out so I don't have to worry about it." And now for the update. Hi everyone. My husband and I love being able to say that now, and I got back from our honeymoon yesterday. I turned on my phone and opened the Reddit app, and it was still signed into this account, so I had an oh yeah moment and figured I'd post an update. So a lot of people here really helped validate the icky mess of feelings I was having. Thank you for that. Posting here really helped put my thoughts into words. So that night, my fiance got home from his brother's. I let him sit down and then I showed him the text. He read it and I watched his eyes get bigger and expression angrier. Of course, I started apologizing like an idiot, and he told me I didn't owe him an apology for anything. We talked and he told me he figured the guy had a crush, but kept it respectful. And really he had. We were close, but beyond a side hug during greetings and goodbyes, there was no physicality. I even let him read out past messages, just to see that there was no emotional affair or me leading him on. I never even vented about my fiancé when we would have arguments, because I knew better than to do that. I'd talk to my mom low. So my fiancé asked me what I wanted to do. And I said that while it did sadden me, I didn't want him at our wedding. I was afraid that he would try some nonsense. We typed up a very brief message. It said, "Friend, I'm sorry that you mistook my friendship for something more. The wedding is going to happen, and it'd be best if you didn't attend." To be clear, I let fiancé read this message, and he stands by my decision to uninvite you. We wanted to make it clear that it was me who wanted him to not come, not just my fiancé. Knowing him, he'd probably claim that fiancé forced me to uninvite him. He read the message and left it on read for a while. I honestly started getting pretty anxious over it, and fiancé asked if I wanted to block him. Part of me wanted to, and part of me wanted to hear him out. And when he finally responded, the text was so long that I had to click on it to read it. It was horrible. He called me a liar for leading him on for over a decade, that he hoped my fiancé left me and that we were infertile. It was just horrible thing after horrible thing, and I started crying. Fiancé took my phone into the other room while I sobbed. I think he called him, but I'm not sure. What I do know is after about an hour, he came back in, handed me my phone back, and told me that friend was now blocked on everything, would not be attending, and the best man and my maid of honor knew of the situation and would handle it for me. It was like a weight lifted off of my shoulders, honestly. After reading that message, I really wasn't so sad that friend wouldn't be attending anymore. And our wedding freaking rocked. We had the time of our lives, surrounded by people who loved us and we loved them. It still feels like a dream, to be honest. And if friend tried to show up, I never heard anything of it. I guess that's the update. It's not nearly as dramatic and crazy as what people hoped for, I feel like, but I'm happy. You were engaged to someone else, but he thought you were leading him on. Probably a good thing he showed his true colors. Makes losing from your life an easy decision with no guilt. Carrying a secret love for 10 years. And then just flinging it away a flipping couple days before the wedding, instead of manning up. Then going into full Texas cheerleader mom mode. And probably regretted it 20 minutes later. Nah, karma at work. For all three of them. I will add one thing. Opus's husband is the silent hero. Calm, reasonable, caring, but swift with righteous anger. Love the response. Yikes. Your new husband sounds lovely and caring. And your ex-friend sounds, extremely unpleasant. In his fantasy world, I guess you were just dating your husband to tantalize him, huh? What a guy. I'm so happy to hear that you're surrounded by people who love you. This guy leaving your life is so not a loss. It's a game. Everyone is saying OP got a good husband, but I would say OP also makes for a wonderful partner. She was completely honest with her husband and didn't hide anything in the name of privacy, and she came up with the idea of banning him from the wedding. A lot of people would still have invited him, but OP sounds like she has impeccable boundaries. Congrats on the wedding, and it seems you guys are really well matched. This made me smile. Thank you. Last story. My female 27, boyfriend male 30, confessed feelings for my best friend female 24. He and I met over a mutual interest in martial arts last summer. He and I hit it off very quickly, becoming fast friends and quite close. As one does, I developed feelings for him and he thought it might work out with us. It was a nice relationship, we hung out a lot, had a lot of fun, and we communicated very easily when something was not how we wanted it to be. Then in December, we weren't together for that long, almost 2 months. He broke up with me because he developed feelings for my best friend with whom he had barely interacted with at that point. After some talking, we decided to stay friends, which involved us continuing to hold hands and kiss. He and my best friend agreed after talking to each other that she had no feelings for him, and she assured me this several times, and that they wouldn't continue to talk to each other out of consideration for me. After a week, she confessed to me that she is super confused about her feelings, and is now doubting that there were feelings like she thought. I tried to help her through this emotionally. It hurt to have to do that. A day before Christmas, she messaged asking if I were okay with her meeting up with him to have that final closure for her. I told her in no uncertain terms that I wouldn't feel comfortable with it. Now, I was told by her that they met up behind my back, and that they both decided to pursue their mutual feelings. When I called him up to ask, he confessed he'd rather have met her whenever we did. I know it is over a relationship that didn't last for years, still I am very hurt and livid. They both expressed that they wish to stay friends with me, and I am so angry and do not wish to see either of them right now or ever. Am I being overdramatic? I do not know how to proceed right now. I want to go nuclear as in no contact. I want to cry and then rage. He said he will talk to me in person tomorrow, and I feel so lost. Any advice would be appreciated. I tried to help her through this emotionally. It hurt to have to do that. You should not have done that, and the moment he told you he was breaking up with you due to feelings for your friend, you should have cut him out of your life. You need to be honest about how betrayed you feel. Do not pretend like you are not hurt. Tell them both that you need a break from them. I see I shouldn't have done that now. After that discussion, she had assured me once more that there were no feelings and that she was really confused. Turned out that she had hoped to suppress them. He said that this is no betrayal when I confronted him with how hurt I am, hence my state of utter confusion. How is there not betrayal from him? He emotionally cheated on you during your relationship and is now trying to bang your friend. I say tell both of them you are not interested in being involved with people who do not respect or care about your feelings. I don't know exactly what he means by that, other than we were already broken up and that he had been honest from the start about why. And I think it is along the lines of trying to justify going for my now ex-friend because there is no reason to expect that one does not pursue your ex's friend, and vice versa that the friend is not to pursue the ex.